Let me out. 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 Hello? Yeah, real talk about to start right now. Let me out. Hello? Alright. Yeah, real talk about to start right now. Let me out. Hello? Alright. Yeah, real talk about to start right now. Let me out. Let me out. Today's conversation is about whatever I want to talk about, dog. Really though.
It's up in the air.
The numbers could not have been any more impressive for Griffin, and the Bills win over the Jets. With the Jets helpless against him, Griffin scored 3 touchdowns on the ground. Oh, when the Saints come marching home. Saints focused on the run this week against the 49ers, and Kamara made the strategy pay off, 52-23. The 49ers got a really strong running game, man, but it hasn't come together yet, man. One of the top tier teams in this league, man. And, I mean, definitely one of the strong run teams in this league as well, but it hasn't translated to wins yet, man. A man amongst boys. Wow. So I guess the first conversation is alert, 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 alert. Interstate 11. For those that don't know who Interstate 11 is, AntHits, the franchise guru, and Madden 18 made this guy famous. Okay. Now, off topic, I followed this kid through his career. He was a North Carolina State transfer to University of Southern Florida, where he finished his career before, getting drafted by the Packers in the 5th round. Now, to me, I thought Interstate was a hell of a football player, but sometimes you get these guys that have a good combine, and they just become good Madden players just because their numbers are good, right? And Interstate was one of them. So was DJ Chark. Now, if I had to look at both of their careers going forward from them being drafted in 2018, DJ Chark is the number 1 receiver for sure. Interstate to me is still figuring it out. I've been watching a lot of highlights of him dropping touchdowns, dropping catches. He's still trying to figure it out. He's looking like a 5th string receiver right now versus the guy I thought he would be in real life. And DJ Chark is looking like every bit of a number 1 for Jacksonville Jaguars with Minshew over there. Now back to Madden. Again, these guys that run 4.3s, 4.2s, they come on a game and they just gonna be players to play with because speed kills on Madden, and we all know that, right? Now, with that being said, I get a first-hand look at these guys, and anybody that's in my league that play in my RDL, my real draft leagues, get first-hand looks on these combine numbers in real life, translate to the Madden because I put them on a game. Something that other people probably trying to copy now, but wasn't doing. So we've been doing this shit for a while. So with Interstate, I turned him into a dog. He ran a 4.34, which gave him 94 speed coming out for us. And, for them 49ers, I had an 18. He was a problem. So he became, when 19 dropped, especially the guys amongst my league, this receiver was a guy that most people would try to trade for or want because of the real drafts and what we did with him. Well, I did it again. I traded for Interstate 11. He's a Green Bay Packer, fifth round pick, 6'4". He has all the tangibles, but the one thing he lacks is his leaping ability. So the one number that was bad for him in the combine was jumping. But he has solid speed to start off with, man. And then once you get upgrades and training points with him, he can go up at any moment in speed, and that's what happened. He had a solid season as a first year Ravens player, but as you know, they got bumped out in the AFC Championship game. Um, Interstate had a good year with the Baltimore Ravens. He was their number one receiver, even though Hollywood Brown was the guy. He was their number one. Um, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and talk about Interstate 11. All right, as you can see, is now a Bengal right now, but we're gonna talk about this. We can go to his stats. Wait, am I on rosters right now? Season stats is what I want to see. Let's click on them. Let's go to his stats. Let's look at it. So last year for the Ravens, he had 41 catches, 1,103 yards. He averaged 26.9 yards a catch, 68.9 yards a game, and 11 touchdowns. Double-digit touchdown kid. He had a solid year in a year where you would think that he wouldn't be traded at all. That's good numbers. But they're top 20 numbers in this league, for sure. So he was a really good receiver. So coming into this season, the Ravens drafted two receivers in the draft this year in real life, which forced our hand in a situation. Could we play without this kid? Do we need him to get past the AFC Championship game, or can we play without him? And the emergence of the Ravens' first overall pick at 10, Maurice Teller, gave us that answer. All right, 18 catches, 433 yards, 7 touchdowns. That gave us the answer right then and there. Like, all right, he fits well with Hollywood right now. So we was able to put him on a block looking for a trade. The Bengals stepped up, and what they say is people pay for what they want. You know what I'm saying? If they want something, they're going to go get them. So the Ravens received a first this year and a future first for Interstate 11. Is that a high ticket is the question. Is that a very high ticket for a person to jump out the building to go get a receiver? What you think, Nano?
I think it is a pretty high ticket. It depends on, I guess, he must have seen something in Valdez-Scantling that he couldn't refuse because he is getting a veteran player as well, and maybe he doesn't really like playing with rookies and building rookies up. So, I mean, this guy came into the Ravens roster and basically, the coach over in Baltimore like built him up and everything like that. So and this guy knows how to like play with him. So maybe he was like, oh yeah, I don't really need to draft. Let me just go get me a 26-year-old veteran that can help me win right now.
All right. So for our viewers that's listening right now, Nano, tell them what time it is where you're at right now.
It is 9:53 a.m.
All right. I'm allowing y'all to know what time it is for him because the reason why he sounds like his breath stink right now is because he just woke up. His shit rocking. I promise you. Nano breath smell like motherfucking old Budweiser cans.
Haven't had my coffee yet either.
Ain't have his coffee yet. His throat fucked up. This motherfucker, I know right now if you motherfucker wanted to say good morning to your mom, she gonna be like, oh my God. Go scrub your fronts. Oh man. Nah, but on real talk though, yeah, like that's a high ticket, man. That's a high ticket to pay for. But now when you look at that high ticket, like honestly, for that to be a high ticket, you can't go no higher because I was offered a second in this draft class and a future first for him, and I had 4 teams that was offering that, right? So with that being said, the Bengals said, "Oh yeah, well I got a first and a first." So the war started within the chat, and then we had what we had. So we got him. I mean, me personally, I don't know if I'm gonna value a receiver like that to lose 2 first-round picks over him, but the Bengals did. So if you look at the Bengals roster right now. They drafted a rookie in Eric Clancy, right? 44 catches right now. Look like he's starting to become their alpha male. And then you spend a first and a future first on Interstate 11, and right now Interstate 11 hasn't had a bad game for him since he got it. They're on a 2-game winning streak as well, and not only is he playing well for him, I mean he is really playing a little under superstar status, meaning like top tier receiver status right now for him in 2 games. I'm trying to get the season right now. All right. This is what he did for the Ravens starting off the season. 1 catch for 9 yards in the game, 2 catches for 29 yards in the game, 3 catches for 55 yards in the game. No touchdowns. All right, and that's because of the emergence of Maurice Teller. But then he goes to the Bengals, and right away, first output, 3 catches, 176, 2 touchdowns. He comes right back with 6 catches, 162 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This guy got 4 touchdowns in 2 games and well over 400 and plus yards in 2 games. So, again, I asked that question. Did this trade work for him?
Yeah, for sure. I think it did.
I think it's working, but I think it's too early to say because you don't know what happens if later on, like what's going to happen and with him not having that first round pick in the draft. Does that affect him? Now, as far as a need, yes, he needed him. He needed a top tier receiver like this in a worse way. If we take it over here to the Bengals roster and we look at these Bengals as a whole at the receiver spot, and we talked about the Bengals on a draft recap, right? But if you take a look at the Bengals as a whole right now, Tyler Boyd, some can make this guy a good player. I've seen it done. He 86 overall. You can never go wrong with that when you're going to be facing a bunch of corners in this league that's not the same, not even close to the overall of 86. So Tyler Boyd could still be a dog for him. AJ Green is up there in age, so right now mentorship, but then it's still AJ Green, that savvy vet. So that's cool to have. But then outside of that, you're dealing with Deontay Harris. To me, you can't play football with a midget. So superstar or no superstar, this guy's a kick returner, punt returner, a jet sweep type guy. I just don't see him like really doing too much in the passing game. He can run deep balls, and run by people. But 92 speed ain't running by nobody. 94 cell. So
Shit,
like,
my height.
Yeah, I'm not. This guy is my dog the same size as this guy. So you go get Eric Clancy, the speedster from Miami, 95 speed, 92 excel, 82 overall as of right now. He's developing into a monster. You get Goodwin out of free agency, and then you go pick up Interstate 11. So what you're seeing is these guys are saying speed kills. We need speed at receiver, and that's been a theme throughout this entire league. I mean, it starts off with the Chiefs, and then everybody wants to go behind that and model that with their team and just go get some speed at receivers. I just play for you. You'll never get a response out of me sending me a game invite without hollering at me. Trust me. Just remember that. You don't ask me when we can play, and you just send an invite. I'm just gonna let it send and look at it like, oh shit, he sent me an invite, but we ain't playing that. So you gonna have to wait, cuz you gonna have to hit me in a DM because I don't even know where you from or who you are. So it looks like Interstate 11, Clancy, and Goodwin will be the guys because you don't go pick up a Marquise Goodwin and not have him on the field. Right, Nano?
I think it's Clancy, Scantling, and Goodwin. It has to be.
Right. And the production level is turned up. So let's see what's going on with Homeboy right now, 2021. Yeah, so you got 21 touchdowns, 21 catches, 351, and 4 touchdowns. So his receivers, Joe Burrow has some weapons right now to throw to, and he's throwing the ball to these guys, man. They're producing right now. So again, the Interstate 11 trade, depending on how you look at it, the Bengals won in that trade. But I think the Ravens really completely won that trade.
I think the Bengals might have won like short term, but the Ravens won long term.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a perfect assessment. Yep. Ravens won long term in that situation. Now, another trade that happened that blew the chat up yesterday was the Colts and the Cowboys. This trade literally blew the chat up yesterday. Um, so let's go look at it. So the Cowboys send their first round pick and their rookie quarterback in a rookie quarterback class, draft class that was short on talent. The quarterback talent wasn't that deep this year in this year's draft class. We had about six and with a seven making it a possible 6 to 7 guys that can come. And out of those 6 or 7 guys, 3 of them really are starters that can come and be franchise guys you can build around. The other 3 need to be developed type guys, and they can be either good backups or eventually be starters after sitting behind a veteran presence. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I liked at first, the Cowboys picked up that backup quarterback in a situation where Dak Prescott was looking for a contract. Now the Cowboys ended up signing Dak Prescott. Me personally, I don't think I make that move when you're dealing with a team that already have cap issues. I don't think I sign Prescott to a full time deal. I think I franchise tag him again, or let him see what's going on out there in the trade world. You know what I'm saying, or even in free agency. But I don't think you paid Dak Prescott. Can you go see Dak Prescott's contract and let me know what he's giving this guy?
Yeah. I probably would have, if he drafted the rookie, I probably would have played the rookie. But I mean, I don't know. Like Shaq, I don't think Shaq drafted, so it might have been like a auto pick. Like he didn't
Uh
really want him. So I don't know. His total salary, Dax getting 95.7 million, cap hit 30 million, total bonus 64 million. So he's paying him 30 million in 2021. 31.7 million in 2022, 33.6 in 2023, and 35.8 in 2024.
All right. So he's panning where you got a guy
Yeah.
behind you. Now, I'm not saying that this guy comes in and save your team, but we looking at the Cowboys and their coaching staff right now. These Cowboys are a long way from winning that division over there, where they got the Super Bowl champ sitting over there, and a Washington Redskin team that's hot, and a Giants team that's hot right now. So I think the Cowboys are a fourth place team in that division, and I mean they had the number 2 pick this last draft, and I think that pick gives you a high another top 5 pick. Uh, just where the coaching staff is at, we're trying to figure out this team. Now the Cowboys have a good football team with a lot of big contracts on it. So money from a money standpoint, let's just not talk about predicting the coaching win and losing situation. Let's just talk from a money standpoint. The Cowboys are one of the worst teams to play with because of their finances. They definitely top 5 worst teams to play with when it comes down to contracts, right? So I think you franchise Dak, let Dak play one more year for you, and let this kid Archie Manning develop. But instead, you traded him, and the Colts got themselves a puzzle piece, a piece that he can do. He can pretty much do anything he wants. A puppet. Let's call it a puppeteer piece, where you can decide to play this guy or let him sit behind Aaron Rodgers, develop in a year or 2, and then play him, or put him on a block right now and get more value for him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coaches that need quarterbacks in this league right now. In a desperate way. We got guys that won't even play a game right now because they're blaming their mechanics of the quarterback and the quarterback that they got on their roster right now as the reason why they're losing games, and some of them is right. But you know, you got guys waiting for this year's draft right now to try to go get a stud quarterback. This draft class has quite a few QBs coming out in this draft. This is more of a loaded draft class for quarterbacks because of what they did in college. Now, again, if I'm the Cowboys, I am not paying Dak Prescott right away. Just not.
No.
Right? All right?
Yeah.
But he did. And because he made that commitment, that backup wasn't as important to him as it is. So, the Cowboys send to the Colts backup quarterback Archie Manning Jr., their first round pick, and in return they got linebacker
Leonard.
Darius Leonard on star development, but is in the contract year. Again, you know, you get what I'm saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't get rid of a contract problem, and you gained another contract situation right now. All right, so he gets Darius Leonard and the Colts' second round pick. Now the Colts won their division last year, and the way after last night's ass whooping, I don't know if these Colts are going to win the division again this year. But you're looking at a team that's possibly a playoff team. Like maybe last night was a fluke. It was just a fluke. We'll talk about that later though. But right now they do got and he didn't even get the Colts pick. He gave him the Houston Texans pick. So
yeah. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even. Yeah, he gave him the Houston Texans, I guess. Yep. 46th pick, and he kept. He kept his pick, and Colts have his pick.
No,
and
because that Houston pick came from Houston because he busted another trade. So where's the second round pick at?
Wait, he busted another trade with that. Oh, sorry. Where's the Cowboys?
He didn't send a second.
No, he didn't send a second. I think it was just Darius Leonard for
a
first.
The trade was approved for the second. He definitely got to come up off that second. I'm ready to find out right now why that didn't happen.
I'm gonna go to transactions real quick as well.
This nigga robbed the shit out of Shaq, man. What the fuck is wrong with Shaq, dog?
So Texans. Okay, so that was Texans trade. Okay, Cowboys trade 2022 round 1 draft pick to Colts. Colts trade 2020. It was a 2023 round 2. So it's not this year's draft. It's next year's draft.
Nah, bro, he robbed that nigga, bro. Like, yo, Snake ain't shit, bro. Nah, that wasn't. See, this is why we got to really pay attention, bro. Cause you got niggas like him that just do all slick shit. Yo, that shit crazy, bro. No way that was supposed to be approved. This guy, man. All right. I don't even feel like talking about it. I was going to show some love, talk about this nigga team. Fuck all that, man. I'm out of here. We ain't talking about that team anyway, man. That's some bullshit. So anyway, yeah, so as we slide through, man, I picked top 5 everything up on a comment situation because we're going to get to talking about top 5s. And I mean everything, like top 5 best passer in the league, top 5, that type of stuff. Top 5 worst GM coach in the year, top 5 worst snake in a number 1 snake in the year in the league. You know what I mean? All those top 5 shits. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it. But before we get into it, we have to finish some of the draft recap conversation. Yeah, hold on. He plays Saints last, but I got it for you. Give me a second. He sent it to me.
Bobby Wagner about to be a Patriot if it gets approved.
There we go. All right. That nigga, boy, he is a snake, bro. I'm ready to get up on him, yo. I'm about to get up on him right now.
That shit's whack.
Huh?
So I just turned my phone on when the group was. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just took my phone as soon as you did a jump.
They said what?
You did a real talk.
Yeah, I'm on real talk right now. But come on here, said I need to holler at you about something.
All right. Yeah, somebody's doing it right quick.
All right. All right, so we get the rosters right now, man. Let's talk about it. We left off, bro. We kind of went through. I went this way already. So we started blah 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 blah. We talked about the Steelers, Seahawks, Talked about the Saints. Talked about the Washington Redskins and the Ravens. We didn't talk about the Rams, so we're gonna start there when it comes down to drafting, right? All right, so the Rams, man. We did talk about we talked about the Rams too. I do remember talking about the Rams. Let's go to these Raiders. All right. So the Raiders bust a move last year to get themselves Carson Wentz, right, which pushed Derek Carr to the is that David or Derek? Derek Carr, 30-year-old to the bench. It's funny, man, because Derek Carr could be playing for somebody right now. Like if I'm the Panthers, bro, I go get Derek Carr. You don't gotta give up much probably to get Derek Carr. And I go get Derek Carr, man. And then now you ain't gotta try to hide and tank all year long like we ain't up on your ass, missing games and not responding and all that shit, but always in a trade chat because you trying to get in the top 10 to get a quarterback, right? So you ain't got to do all that. You can play your games, win a playoff game real fast and shit, and compete to get to a Super Bowl with the team that's ready to go, and the only thing they don't have is a quarterback, and still find a way to bust those same trades and be in the trade chat all crazy to get yourself inside the top 15 to 20, because if you at 25 this year, you're getting a quarterback and you're gonna get a good one, right? So, but everybody has their ways of doing things right now, and that's that. But the Raiders got Carson Wentz last year, so they cool at running back. They invested in a running back this year, right? But that running back got traded. That's how well Josh Jacobs is doing for this Raiders team. This coaching staff said, you know what, we drafted a running back, right? And I think it was a luxury pick for us. We didn't really value that running back because Josh Jacobs is just playing lights out. And then Lynn Bowden is another player that he's using really well. And he got a great pick. He got a nice second out of a guy that he probably wouldn't use. And this is just when a guy doesn't draft. The computer picks up players he probably wouldn't have drafted in the first place, and that's that. But we'll talk about that running back when I get to that team that got him in that trade. But all right, so they're comfortable. These these Raiders are comfortable with Josh Jacobs, man. Josh Jacobs played pretty solid for him last year. Now, was he 1,000-yard back in 2020? No, but he did score 14 touchdowns. And he never fumbled, not one time last year, right? So that's huge, man. So you got yourself a bell cow back that can play all three downs in the backfield, right? And as you get to a wide receiver, we know Henry Ruggs, God. Henry Ruggs is a monster. Is a monster receiver right now, man. It's just one of the most scariest receivers I ever seen. Played him. I didn't play the actual coach. I played the computer, and I've never seen a guy take a slant. And not just with the speed, because that speed is ridiculous. We see it with Tyreek Hill all the time. But just take the slant and just show that, I got 91 change of direction, buddy. And my speed and me putting up my foot in the ground and starting stops is different. And I seen him make a cornerback spin around that wasn't even nowhere near him to tackling, but he made a move so hard it changed the direction of a cornerback that was like in pursuit. It was nuts. But Henry Ruggs is a monster, man. He's done some things on that. While I click on and look at stats, go to records. I want to know if this guy holds records right now, coming out of his rookie year. And this is what we're dealing with: 116 catches, which led the NFL last year. 2,702 yards. This guy was 300 yards away from 3,000 yards as a receiver. 27 touchdowns. Now we've seen this done in leagues with the Dick Ryan. Boone did it with Hollywood Brown and 20, but behind that, there wasn't nothing else outside of Hollywood, like, catching passes. This guy has 3 receivers that touch the ball all year long, with Henry Ruggs just way above everybody else. Now, Tyrell Williams most probably wouldn't care because of the age, but this is a solid number 2 receiver for him over there. 84 overall, 91 speed, 92 excel. The guy's 6'4", 205 pounds. You can't ask for nothing better than that. He's catching traffic 90, so he can go. So he can definitely go get anything over the middle, all that stuff. And then he got 87 special catch, so that's solid as well. Zay Jones was his 3rd receiver at the time. He didn't play bad. I'm not going to run over the stats, but this is a solid receiver to have as well. Another 6'2", big body, 90 speed, 92 acceleration. We got 89 catching traffic. 90 catch, special catch, and 89 catching traffic. So the guy got hands. Hunter Renfrow is always a slot type guy. You know what I'm saying? He can do the dirty work over the middle. As you can see, 93 catching, 86 catch Trav, 86 special catch. So he could do some things right there, right? So we cool with that. So then you got Brian Edwards, another 6'3", big body type guy. And these type of receivers that I wish that some guys in this league will go get. Stop being scared of an 88 speed, 89 excel, because we're watching some of these guys that have these guys make a lot of big time catches, big body shits with them, right? Simple as that, right? So Keelan Dawes, 6'3", another big time body guy. These are guys that are still young, that can get to somebody's roster, somebody like the Rams, who just got a great quarterback over there, and and need some fillers now. You know what I'm saying? You might got a speed burnout receiver, but then you bring two of these guys in, or even ask for Zay Jones or somebody like that. And now you got your solid guy that can make the dirty catches for you while your speedster receiver run by people, while your quarterback running up and down the field like he's Lamar or Kyler Murray. You know what I'm talking about? So these guys are there at value, but this is what happens if you don't pay attention and you don't understand franchise mode. You got guys you can go get, man, and you don't got to pay a big ticket for them. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay a big ticket for these guys. Just go get them. All right, so now with that being said, man, I like this receiving core, man, and then I like the coach because the coach throws the ball and know how to throw the ball. Is it going to translate to wins, though? All right, so we just looked at the quarterback position, we looked at the running back position, we looked at the receiver position, and this guy has a legit offense right now. With the skill players on offense, right? So you get the tight end, Darren Waller at 28 years old, one of the fastest tight ends in the league, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. And then you got Foster Moreau, I love him, LSU kid. This guy's gonna block for you, but he does have catching at 81, catching traffic is 81. He can make some plays for you, but you got your two tight ends. Great. Love the roster so far. Colton Miller, 25-year-old, 82 overall. Anytime you got 80 on your line, it's solid. You know what I'm saying? That's a good start at left tackle. At left guard, Rick Incognito, probably the dirtiest fucking lineman in the world. And at 38 years old, Grandpa's still an animal with 95 strength, 85 overall. So, you know what I'm saying? Then you've been mentoring John Simpson, so we know John Simpson is the type of guy that's gonna spit on you. He's the type of guy that's gonna dirty cheap shot you all game long because his mentor right here does all that shit. He's a bully, so. You know what I mean? 93 strength, superstar sitting behind him that he's probably playing, so we good there. Rodney Hudson's always been deemed one of the best centers in the league. He's getting up there in age, but 32. There's a difference between a 32-year-old lineman and a 32-year-old receiver. So 32 is really not, you can ball out with him for another 3 seasons before you got to worry about anything. 90 strength, so he's good on the line right now, right? 82 with Gabe Jackson, another 30-year-old. Invite sent already, bro. So again, like I said, the Raiders got a really good football team on offense, man. They got a good offensive line with some veterans all over the place, and their skill position is pretty solid. So you get that, you leave that alone. Get to the right tackle, Trent Brown, another big time superstar over here with 94 strength. This Raider team is strong up front, bro. All right, so Max Crosby, left end, in his third season actually, 85 overall, 84 speed, 89 excel. I like that. 89 finesse moves, 72 block shit. He got to develop that. But the kid is a superstar, so we're cool. And you got Carl Nassib, who's sitting here, 28 years old, probably a roster filler. Completely. Then you got rookie Jerry Nelson from Miami, 6'7", 272. Let's talk about it. 80 speed, 86 acceleration, 85 agility. Change of direction is 86. So now you got a guy that's athletic. Tell Snake that's on me. Oh no, he can't hear you. I gotta do it. My bad. Give me a second. Yo, Snake.
Go. She went quiet.
Yeah, nah, you was muted from yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, when you had left the chat and shit.
I had my mic still on and shit.
So Jerry Nelson at 6'7", man. Let's see what round he got this guy in. All right, so you got 4th round, pick 1. The Raiders picked up Jerry Nelson. All right, Jerry Nelson, solid as 6'7", bro. You can't go wrong ever with a 6'7" defensive end, man. And then he's not slow. 80 speed, 86 acceleration, bro. With his agility, 85, change of direction, 86. This kid could play, man. Power moves is 84. That's very high for a guy with 80 strength, man. 80 finesse moves, 75 block shit. So he's ready to go. I wonder if he got good hit power.
6'7",
89 hit power. Oh my god. Then right behind it, you got Anthony Gonzalez, one of the top DNs in the draft, as well. Let's see what round he got him in. Hidden talent. 7th round. How you get a hidden talent like this in the 7th round? 6'5". I need to know if he a superstar or a star. Jesus Christ. So the guy got a superstar. Did I say 7th round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember I was going to pick him and fucking, yeah, I remember that. 7th round, got a superstar.
So a couple of them had some good draft picks late in the draft.
So the Raiders cleaned up on the D-line because now they got Tyler Payne, 6'6", 255 from Tennessee, another hidden talent. Oh my God, bro! They did a hell of a job on up front. On star, you still got Cleveland Farrell. Arden Keys is over here as well, but they did a good job. Like, I mean, honestly, you got 4 DNs that should be fighting for this right end defensive spot. I think Crosby got to stay on the field because of that overall at 24 years old. But then you got Nelson, Gonzalez, Tyler Payne, and Farrell all should be fighting for that right DN spot. And then you got a heavy rotation up front, man. Just think about that, bro. It's like the 49ers survived off that in real life all last year, having all those, all the first round talent on the D-line. Their rotation was serious, and that rotation allowed them to be able to stay fresh, and they just put it on teams going late down the stretch. And that's what I see right now with this Raiders team, man. This Raider team is loaded up front. At D-tackle, Maurice Hurst, man, 94 strength. Malik Collins, 84. You got Trevon Leach, he drafted. Now, we're looking at a 6'5", 335-pound D-tackle. The strength ain't there, 85, but look at the change of direction for a 335-pound man. 82 change of direction, bro. Like, 77 block share, 77 finesse, 84 power moves. And we're looking at a guy on trait as well, man. It's going to take me a while to get to the trait because it got to load in. But I want to see what he got here. Did he get a superstar or a star there? I got another star athlete there, though. But, again, the Raiders built their front 7 on defense for sure. No problem, man. Like, let's see what round he got this kid in. Third round, pick 12. Now, Daquan Tang, whatever how you want to say it, 73 overall, kid on normal, another pickup piece just to have right now, but the overall at 73 as a rookie, not that bad either. Outside linebacker, all right, Markel Lee, 80 speed, 88 acceleration, 25 years old. Dante Hightower comes over from free agency, 31 years old, but he got the 81 speed, 86 acceleration. He's still a guy that you could build behind Nick Kwiatkowski. Is sitting over here, same type of linebacker as Dante Hightower, just not the veteran presence of a superstar dog. Because Dante Hightower still got it, bro. Like, flat out still got it. Outside linebackers, you got Corey Littleton, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, and Tanner Muse is developing into a fucking monster. He's the Isaiah Simmons. The funny thing is, Tanner Muse can literally still play safety. Like, when you got those tweener guys that come out of the draft, he was drafted as a safety, got turned to a right outside linebacker by the actual team, not the user of the team. So these type of guys can play both positions. But Tanner Muse, Snake, let's talk about this. What do you get when you get a guy who's actually a safety, but he has the speed and the size and obviously the type of tackling to be able to play outside linebacker, and that safety got turned to linebacker by the real Raiders team. So what are we dealing with this type of kid right here with the superstar on him? Let's see what his production looked like last year. All right. So you come off your rookie season. In college, you play linebacker, you play safety, but for the most part, you play safety the entire year, especially your last year at Clemson. And you get in the league, and then you got banged with the big boys down there at the outside linebacker. So he had 30 solos, 32 solos, 21 assist tackles, 53 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions. And them 3 interceptions is coming off the fact that this guy is a safety. Again, I can't keep explaining that or expressing that more. I like this Raiders defense. I think they could get stronger at linebacker, but it's a start. And I'm not sure if I'm playing him at outside linebacker. I think he's my middle linebacker. I like him at middle linebacker versus outside. But we do need to get better at outside linebacker. If there's any weak points here, it is the fact that their linebacker core is not really that strong at all. And this is where they need help at. So Tanner Muse is a monster. So now, here we go. Trayvon Mullen is now 82 overall with that 90 speed, 92 excel. The kid's 6'2", so he's the starter. LaMarcus Joyner, old ass, still holding it down over here as well with that 87 speed, 90 excel. He did play for him. I don't know if he's, starting. But Isaiah Johnson, another big-time guy, 81 overall, superstar, 6'2", 208 pounds. You got Damon Arnett Jr., so they got corners. Meek Robertson, this is my guy. This is the sleeper guy. This is Honey Badger the second right here. Another guy that you can move to safety because he was a tweener all year long, just like Jadarius Sneed. Sneed can play either or, corner or safety, you know what I'm saying? Because those guys were tweener guys. They were like the Honey Badger coming out. So I like the secondary over here. He didn't pick up any rookies over here, but his top 1, 2, 3, 4 guys can play for him right now. So what perfect but to get to bring him in, Meek Robinson, right? When you already got a guy like him that could play corner or safety, and LaMarcus Joyner, he was that it factor for Florida State. And then you go get a straight carbon copy of him right now with a Meek Robinson. So you do got the 30-year-old that can mentor him into understanding how to play everywhere in the secondary. I like it. I like the secondary right now so far. So you get to the safeties, you got Demarius Randall, solid at 29 years old. Shaheem Carter from Alabama, not that bad. He's got some development to do. Jonathan Abrams, as we know, he was a dog. Jeff Heath, and then Jamal Howard. Now Jamal Howard is 71 overall on normal trade right now. So what are we dealing with? Are we getting a guy with hit power? We getting a guy with 80 hit power, 80 pursuit, 72 tackling, 70 zone. 86 speed. The guy get a little faster, but he can get away with it. He doesn't touch the field yet. Love this Raider team. Think their weak points is their safeties and their linebackers when it comes down to the Raiders team as a whole. Other than that, like the team overall. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's get to these Patriots. All right. So the Patriots don't look nothing like they look when you start the game. Bottom line, they have nobody on this team that was there for the most part when you start the game. But they made a trade, Cam Newton, and they got what you gave, a 4th round pick?
Yeah. 4th Cam and a 4th for Baker.
You got a 4th and Baker for Cam, right?
No, I gave up a 4th round pick for. Well, no, yeah, I got a 4th and Baker for Cam. Yes, correct.
So Cam Newton got you Baker Mayfield and a 4th round pick, right?
Mhm.
All right. So Baker Mayfield is your franchise quarterback. So that solidifies it right there. He got rid of Cam and brought Baker Mayfield in. And to be honest with you, I like this trade. I like Baker Mayfield being a Patriot. But after watching Cam in real life, it's like, God damn, you just want to see Cam in that Patriots uniform, bro. This guy looks so cute out there, man. Oh, my God, he's going to be a problem. Cam is back, bro. Oh, Lord. All right, but I like Baker Mayfield because at the end of the day, the Patriots want to run the ball, bro. And at the end of the day, I think Baker Mayfield is a playmaker, and I don't think he's a drop back, dot you up guy. I think he is a guy that have a heavy, strong run game in front of him and play actions. And play actions and keeping people off balance because you can't stop the run, and he can kill you with a crossing route or a quick out or a go get it ball. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I like Baker Mayfield for this Patriot team right now, right? Completely like it right now. So then you get rid of Sony Michel, and 90% of that backfield is gone. but you bring in Todd Gurley and you got Naeem Hines right now. So to me, you got better at running back for sure, faster and better. For sure, like, cause that's a lot of sleep on. Todd Gurley is not a back to sleep on at all. He can go start for a lot of teams in this league. At 27 years old, 89 overall, and then Naeem Hines is just a beep beep, see you later type guy. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to speed, he's one of the top 5 guys in the league with speed, period, and he's gonna outrun you, and that's that. So I like the backfield, really solid backfield completely. They did draft a rookie fullback and Levi Coker, and they took this fullback pretty high in my to my likings because I'm not going to go get no fullback. I don't know if he thought maybe the commission edited a fullback or two. Maybe I don't know. He looks a little different. Maybe I'm getting a steal here.
There are some people that follow the program. You know.
Nah, I just think he just needed a fullback.
He thought he was special.
It was somebody special there, and it wasn't. But I ain't mad at it though. I just don't like where he picked him at. I ain't mad at getting a fullback. 6th round. I think you could have got this same guy in free agency. And you could have waited till the next day and got him in free agency. Like, that's how long he would have still been there. You know what I'm saying? So, to waste a draft pick on him, I really got to give you a fucking thumbs down for that because you needed too many pieces to waste when you got guys getting superstars in the 6th and 7th round. And you go get a fullback. You know what I'm saying? So, that to me, I didn't like that at all. That's not the Patriots' way. Actually, it is the Patriots' way. They do off-brand shit like that.
He gonna come back in there, motherfucking running kickoffs, catch us some screen passes. Might be some Patriot shit.
All right, so at receiver, Brandon Cooks came in over trade. N'Keal Harry. I think N'Keal Harry is really developing into a number 1 receiver for this Patriot team. I like the receiving core. It ain't nothing special. Don't get it fucked up. It ain't nothing special. But we got speed here. But the style of play, the get down and dirty, stop me running the ball, these receivers are perfect for this offense because you got N'Keal Harry, who's a big body kid that can block as well in the run game, and then you got these guys that's just gonna run by people, especially if he coming off a couple of carries and he already got 100 yards because 3 carries, 2 of them went to the crib, 60, 70 yards, like we usually see this coach do. Then you start pressing and you mad. Fuck, I can't stop the run. And next thing you know, you get hit with a play action. You got a crossing route from one and a post from the other. And see you later. Now you up 14-0 on you and you can't figure out how Nano whooping your ass. This is the type of receiving core you got over there. That type of speed, that type of guy that can block. So I like the receiving core. I do think that they do need to spend some time in the draft and find another blocking receiver, like a big body receiver that's pretty solid with strength, that you know that can block as well, but can play football too. Like, you know what I mean, so I like the receiving core as is right now. I think going down the stretch, he's gonna need to get better there because eventually, if you're gonna start being a playoff team, those guys that you plan in the playoffs is just smart enough to scheme. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna sneak nothing past those guys. All right, now tight end, I like his number 1. Don't like his number 2. And with the Patriots, they usually got 3 tight ends. So I think he does need to get better at tight end over here. But I'm not disappointed with Devin at all. I'm not disappointed with this guy, man. Catching trap is 87. Regular catching is 86. This guy's not that bad. 89 excel. So that 81 speed really like an 83, 84 with the 89 acceleration. Now let's look at the line. You got superstar Isaiah Wynn sitting here, and you got I don't know, I say his name, Gajuste, Yonde Gajuste, backing him up. That's not bad. You got Thuney sitting here, 28 years old, 89 overall. You get to the centers, you got David Andrews, my guy, 29 years old, but he does have 87 overall, so he's solid there. And then you got Shaq Mason on Superstar, another superstar athlete right there. So he's good up front, man. This guy got a good offensive line that's going to get in front of you and move people. You know what I'm saying? He went and got the veteran, the 30-year-old. You know what I'm saying? 90 strength. This guy's a veteran, so now you got a guy that's still mentoring and playing really good football for you. So I like the line. I completely like the line. It gives me that top 15 feel. But it's a line that he wants to do, a line that can do what he needs to do and wants to do in the run game. Now, at the end, he did get Willis McGinnis from Georgia. I want to see what round he came out because I think this might have been a superstar talent for him. 4th round pick at the end. I'm not sure what what's the overall on that X Factor? What is he? A nano star, superstar? What is he?
I think he's a star right now. He just had a breakup message, so he's.
All right, so you're getting a 6'7", and if you're gonna name anybody Willie McGinnis, this is it right now. You know what I'm saying? 6'7", 255, and you got a guy with 86 speed, 82 acceleration, 86 agility right now. Changes direction, 84. Again, power moves 82. So you look at the strength, 86, and you got 82 power moves, so he's strong. 71 play rec. 83 finesse moves, so he's going to run around people. He's going to be able to pitch some, his swim move, the club move, the spin move. All that stuff is there right now with that 83 right now. Block share 72. You definitely got to develop that, but what we dealing with a rookie, though. Nice type of first round type rookie that went in the fourth. Hit power 86, so he's solid there at the end. And backing him up is Derek Rivers and shit, who's a good Madden player to have. Might not be the man in real life, but he's a good Madden attributes to have. So I like the two DNs on the left. Chase Winovich at superstar. He's his best pass rusher right now. 86 speed, 90 excel. Dog got 90 block share. That's amazing. We get to the D-tackle situation. Justin Houston got moved to D-tackle at 6'3", 85. You got a vet there. So Dale Blackwell, 89 strength, 6'3", 303 from Ohio State. Are we dealing with a trait right now? No, normal kid. You got Buell Allen. We're not going to talk about Brian Cowher. And then Raymond Fox with 88 strength, 6'2", 297. That's 67 speed for only not even 300 pounds yet. Is a little scary for me. But, again, you did get two D-tackles out of this draft. Which is solid to me. All right, now Anthony Jennings had a good season last year. This Patriots team was hard to run the ball on. That front seven, they played well for him, and when in situations where, we talked about they needed a defense. They needed a secondary more than they needed a defense. So that front seven played well, I thought. It's just the secondary was disgusting. They were terrible. They were just, I don't know, like they shouldn't even been getting paid to play football. These guys should have just, I don't know. They wasn't good at all. Just put it
tired.
That way. They fucking wasn't good. But Anthony Jennings, Alabama, you can't go wrong with Alabama kid, especially if you got the superstar on him. You got Davion Teller, the rookie from the Eagles that he got in the Gilmore trade over there with that speed, 89 excel, 89 speed, 92 excel right now. So you got two guys that's, going to fight all year and really, really going to play well for him. Like I said, that speed showed up in the game I played. Now, Jawan Bentley at 25, he wants to be re-signed, 260. I think I'll move him to defensive end, honestly. I'll put him right underneath, what's the guy name over there we just talked about, Winovich. I think I'll move him to DN because you got, like, in my eyes, the way I'm looking at it, I like this Cash Maluye, whatever you say his name. I like the 87 speed, 90 excel, 76 change of direction. So you can play him at one of the linebacker spots and still get him developed. But then again, you still got these two. You got Anthony Jennings and Davion Teller. And I think it would be more of a Davion Teller playing middle linebacker for me. For right now, until I get to the right outside linebackers. I'm putting Bentley's hand in the dirt, man. Uche is a dog. You're gonna leave him out there on the outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'm putting Bentley's hand in the dirt because he got 80 block shit right now, 84 hit power. Let's see what else he got in the power moves. Power moves is low. I would expect that, but now the finesse is super low, and maybe that might be a problem with moving him there. I don't know, but I don't know if you'll invest in this guy if you can't get him to be a stud DN. I don't think it's worth the investment. And like I said, Uche is a dog. We know about that. But the Patriots addressed their cornerback need for sure. All right, so Jonathan Jones, speed, always a Madden guy, speed. To me, he's more of a slot corner than he is on the outside, and I say that because he's 5'10". But I just like that speed on the inside, especially in a game where blitzing, sending corners and shit is better than just coming out and run formations and trying to blitz. Those corners get there, man. If you don't block it or set up things to try to block it, those corners get there. So you get Ty Law, 6 foot, 202. Now, was he your first overall pick, the fourth pick, or was he?
Yeah, the Ty Law was my first, and then Asante Samuel was my second round pick.
All right, so again, Asante Samuels, comes over here. We got juniors, the junior kids over here. Ty Law the second, and Astante Samuels the second. Both of them got good speed. 5'11", 184, and 6 foot, 202. So we got dogs there. Joe Jawan Williams still should be at safety in my opinion. Like for real, should be at safety, and then this guy just a roster fill. But let's look at the safeties right now. You got Adrian Phillips and Tavarius Moore. I love Tavarius Moore right now. I really love Tavarius Moore because he's flying. Hold on for a second. Give me 2 seconds.
One, two. Goddamn commercial breaks, these damn ads, damn pop-up ads. Now they got my phone ringing, damn pop-ups. This segment we call Who's on the Block? Tell me who on the block, fellas. We're gonna post it. We're gonna put that. We're gonna blast them right now. Check in. Can we get a live call? Check in. Shh. Who's on the bottom? Give a shout out. Damn. So the Panthers basically told you could do a trade too. He says get a trade approved and then reneged already.
Yeah.
Damn. Why does everybody put a trade in with the Panthers and then they be like 2 seconds later just get disregarded?
Bro, this is the thing. He sent that shit to me. So like for him to say nah, I need a second and not a third. Like nah, bro, I'm keep my second late.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. He just been. Nah, I just, doing a little ad break. I just said I saw somebody else put a trade chat in front of Panthers, and I just said, God damn, somebody else said disregard a trade between them and the Panthers. Like, damn, what's going on with this GM over there, man?
Why? What happened? What did he do?
He sent me a trade. He sent me Bobby Wagner. Like he just sent me a picture trade. Bobby Wagner, and then a third this, third next, and then Cash Malua. And then now he's saying, no, I need a second, not a third this year.
He feeling around trades. He trying to get some cheeks.
Oh no, he trying to get some He can't be reneging. Lucky that shit ain't go inside the rules chat already.
The rules chat.
He can't renege. He can't renege at all though. So I like the safety position here. Tavarius Moore, I like this guy, man. He could become a dog. Now Patrick Chung over here, he just going to flat out just mentor Chuck Clark, but we got George Baxter. I like George Baxter. Normal or not right now, 77 overall. This kid, 94 change of direction. This is special. 92 hit power right now, man. This is special right now. So if I get my GM on right now, this is a piece that can get traded for more draft picks to be able to really load back up next year because Chuck Clark can hold you down. This is nuts. Oh my God, I would do. What is he? 6 foot, 196. I mean, you got to play him for sure.
Yeah, he's playing right now.
I think the Patriots have to continue to draft and continue to get this defense under wraps. And I really don't think they need too much of anything. I would expect them eventually to go running back again. Now, you heard me say I love their running backs over there, but I just know a draft class running back for this guy is going to be different. Completely different. We're looking at a guy that's possibly going to come out, become a Patriot, and then there'd be a 3,000 yard back for sure. You know what I'm saying? 500 carry type guy. I think he hasn't found that bell cow yet. Todd Gurley's injury prone, and he's starting to get up there long in the tooth. And Naheem Hines is a home run hitter, but he's not an every down back to me. The way the Patriots play, they need that every down back. And with that being said, together I like that backfield, but I see it coming. One of those running backs that come out the draft, 225, 88 trucking, 88, you know what I mean, with like good 92 to 93 speed. That's just like, see ya. And then he becomes that guy like over there. So I like what the Patriots did over there. Let's get to these Panthers. So all year long, Teddy Bridgewater was the starting quarterback over here. When this team was don't correct me if I'm right or wrong. When this team was 8-0 at one point.
Yeah, 9-0 or something.
They won their first 9.
Yeah.
All right. So Teddy Bridgewater won his first 9 games, first 7, 8, anywhere between 7 and 9 games he won, right? Had these Panthers being talked about as one of the best teams in the league. They definitely, you know, early on Super Bowl talk, especially with the coach that's coaching these guys. Super Bowl talk ain't unfamiliar territory for him. You know, if you DM him or check him in chat, I thought I saw a lot of trophies next to his name. I don't know if that's a DM situation or what, but I know I saw about 6 trophies next to his name. There we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 trophies next to his name. You don't put trophies next to your name if you ain't winning bowls. All right. Now, this is his first full season in my league, and as long as he's been in my league, so I can't say he got the bowls in my league. But winning Super Bowls is winning Super Bowls, no matter where you at. Right. We don't have to respect you as a player until you prove you win one with us, but winning is winning, and you got trophies next to your name, so that means you're used to playing in a big game. So starting off 8-0, especially with the conversation we had for one of the first nights on chat with him, that confidence that spilled out of that guy was something that we thought, he's perfect for this league. Anytime you make me want motherfucking, if you make me think like this, if this nigga was sitting in front of me right now, I will pistol whip this motherfucker. You fit for our league. You belong over here. You heard? For real. Cause he was talking at work. Wasn't he Snake though? Where the fuck snake ass little snake ass go, man? See, y'all, this is why I can't fuck with niggas, man. I can't be on my real talks and be on here with me, and just can't give you attention to a full-time job you got right now, helping me out as a co-host, and make me look stupid when I say right, snake, and nowhere to be found. That just can't happen. But anyway, he was talking work, right? Work. Feel me? Y'all, the user ain't the same. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be just cover 10 routes all game long, and ain't gonna be no stretch right, stretch left shit. We arguing hard as hell because I'm an arguer, but secretly I'm enjoying it at the same time because I like the confidence. I like that, man. Like that mean you locked into our league and you here. It seemed like you here to stay. So that confidence was just spewing off of me, right? Just pulling right off right. And then you get a 76.1 rating, and then the change of the conversation started happening. I need a quarterback. You heard it more than once in chat. I need a quarterback. 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 So them 29 touchdowns turned into 40 picks. And the rating of a quarterback at 76.1 was really low. And the completion ratio for that quarterback was really low. So it's like Teddy Bridgewater was just the piece for this guy that was like holding him back because his skill talent set is different. Christian McCaffrey played all world for him. Anytime a guy come out of a game with 13 carries, 13 receptions, you're playing with Christian McCaffrey the way the Panthers play with him in real life. How they use him, you know what I'm saying? Like that's so you're doing the right thing with your running back, which is solid for me. You got a good backfield, really good backfield. Like you can't deny that backfield at all. Like at all. So I like Christian McCaffrey and what he did with him all year. Used him in the passing game, used him in the run game. So I'm gonna check out the stats of Christian McCaffrey and let's just see what he did as a whole for last year. So he was a 1,000-yard back, 8 rushing touchdowns, and then in the passing game, he had 510 passes, passing yards, 48 catches, and 1 touchdown. I thought it was, maybe that was just that game. I thought he was more productive in the passing game for him, but this is still productive for a running back in the passing game. But Christian McCaffrey, definitely a top 3 back on the league, especially all-purpose back can do it all right now. So you get James Conner out of free agency and Steven Chapman you drafted, a 5'10", 230-pound beast, 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Now this kid from Alabama, you know those Alabama guys, when they come in and start as a sophomore, and if you didn't get redshirted, but he started as a sophomore and he played 3 years, and they're going to get carries. So he probably got a lot of wear and tear early, just in his college career, because we know they gave him the ball, especially a guy like this. His break tackles is 90, speed 87, excel 89, agility 87, carrying 88, ball vision 83, trucking 90, stiff arm 82, strength 77. He ain't juking nobody or spinning off nobody, and his change of direction ain't that serious, but we don't need that. This guy's getting the ball with his feet 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he's running right at you, tackling me if you can, and I'll tackle this 230-pound man for 4 quarters. I wouldn't be worrying about my quarterback when I got a backfield like that. A guy that can catch the ball out the backfield, screen game, do anything you want. He's just as good as your receivers when it comes down to catching the football, and he's just as good as a top 5 running back when it comes down to turning around and giving him a handoff. And Christian McCaffrey, and then Steven Chapman, just a change of pace guy that can really win you ball games, where instead of you throwing 10 picks, you might throw 2, and those 2 picks you threw versus the 10 leads you to a big time dub. But we're not hearing much from the Panthers right now. We heard quarterback was his knee all last year, and all he did was take his first round pick, which was sitting at 23 to 25, and get rid of it, and he brought Jameis Winston in, right, on Superstar. But we haven't seen anything from Jameis Winston this year. I don't even think he played a game yet. We don't know what's going on as far as game plan, but I think it's strategy. I think it's do enough to better have the worst record, to better get the best quarterback out the draft class. When you could have sat at 25 last year and got the best quarterback out of the draft class. You never know how a draft going to go. And I think I played a role in that, because when asking me, I told him it was only 5 to 6 quarterbacks in this draft, and that it was going to be 4 to 5 that go in the top 10, and it just didn't go that way. Right? So maybe that might have scared him off a little bit, so I'll take a little bit of that blame. But Jameis Winston is over here. And to me, let's see if Jameis Winston in 21 getting any starts right now. All right, 76.3, 1038, 10 touchdowns, 10 picks. So Jameis is the starter over here, but these guys ain't got no dubs, no wins right now. So McCaffrey and Chapman is solid at running back. At receiver, you loaded there. You got DJ Moore, Curtis Samuels, Robbie Anderson still there, and you can't sleep on Corey Davis, that's over here playing right now. Keith Kirkwood solid at tight end. Ian Thomas. You drafted Darrell Black, 6'5", 220 from USC. You're not going wrong with a guy like this that got 88 speed, 91 excel, 79 catching trap, 82 special catch. You're not going wrong there, man. And you got another rookie, Kevin Barrett from Miami, another guy with speed, 88 speed, 86 acceleration. So you got 2 tight ends that can play for you. Laramie Tunsil in a trade, 27 years old, superstar, getting that line back together. Eric Goodwill, 63 overall, Xenon trait, hidden trait. Let's see what that trait is. Look like 1 year star. Here's the thing though, this guy ain't under contract, so he got him out of free agency. And this is what I'm talking about. This lineman came after the draft out of free agency. Eric Goodwill sitting there chilling. Marquise Pouncey, 32 years old, at center. You got Taylor Moton sitting right here, and Matt Paradis also, that's strong. And right tackle, you got David DeCastro, superstar from the Steelers. So the offensive line is straight for right now. Ryan Kerrigan out of free agency. Marquise Haynes out of free agency.
Why he killing Ryan Harrigan? He tanking. He need to go ahead and get some events off
Ain't
the
no
squad.
tanking. That's the problem though. Like niggas ready to get their cards pulled.
He just
right
can't
now.
beat.
No
he just can't win.
Ain't no tanking, bro. You better play. You can lose your games as long as you playing them, but ain't no tanking, bro. You missed 3 games. That's unexcused, bro. That's grounds for removal. When I got a list of 15 people trying to get in this league right now, ain't got time for that shit. Got to play.
That Panther squad loaded though.
This Panther. But see, the problem is he's fucking his window. What he's doing is he's fucking his window up. Here's why he's fucking his window up. You're not playing games. You're blaming everything on your quarterback. You got to the playoffs last year. You're not even thinking about a playoff right now. You're more looking for strategy for the future when the guys that was in your situation is already getting those players and doing it right now. You're gonna be behind
about to be 2-3 years ahead. You really about to make yourself be behind the gun.
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, the next excuse is I'm not playing no more. I got busy. I can't do that. You know how that shit go, bro. We've seen this time and time over. If he don't get on here and start playing and get this team together, he better get it the fuck together because you can go get the quarterback.
Don't really understand
right now.
What some of the new users don't understand, it may take a draft or two for them. We went through one, but like if you check out some of these rookies that come out, like you added the players, you get the players a boost. We all been through the sucky Madden drafts, so even if you move a lot of the attributes, staying away from like speed and all that other stuff up by like 10 points, 5 to 10 points, there's reasons why these motherfuckers, why a lot of teams is getting solid starting quality players like starters in the 5th, 6th, 7th round. Hold on, some chopper.
What the fuck you got? Navy chopper coming by?
yo, man, I gotta go. I gotta start work. I'll hit you later though.
Alright,
bro.
Yeah, but like, right here by the Air Force Base and shit.
Fuck that chopper. Go ahead, we hear you.
I'm on, but like. When I came, I missed the draft, so I got rid of my picks. But I come back and look at the draft, the rookies, and I go through deep and go get to look at. Like, man, just as usual, just because we all like to see, some of us that like getting rookies and developing rookies and bitch about the growing pains, but we know the bigger picture. Hey, bro, you don't need no first round pick to go get a QB. The best QB in the draft, last draft, went the 2nd round, bro. Play your games, get you some picks. So you got veteran. Go get you a veteran quarterback for a year. You ain't got a tank though. Like,
you gonna miss this window, bro. Why you sitting there doing all this extra
shit? The team
shit?
Come mad and ready. It's one of the top 5 teams that come mad and ready to play.
Right. And he gonna miss his window waiting for a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like
CMC gonna take a dump on him, or catch an injury bug. You catch the wrong injury. What happened? What you gonna do? You go get a quarterback, and that mug get hurt and put out. Because there's some blitzers out there. You never know what can happen. You gonna take this shit, get a quarterback in game 3. The quarterback will be out 8 weeks. You'll be ready to tank again.
Yeah, and all that tanking shit. By the time you got guys getting ready right now, they going through their growing
people
pains.
In the Madden mode. People in Madden mode now. Some coaches that's locked in. They was waiting. They got through that first season to learn in the game and went and got their pieces, made some moves. Man, I see some teams just had some nice drafts. I wish I was around that draft.
Man,
I won't miss the next one though. I promise you that, fellas. You better be on your P's and Q's.
So Ryan Kerrigan, motherfucking on superstar out of free agency again. Marquise Haynes over here at DN. You got Trey Hendricks, 84 speed, 89 acceleration, 78 overall, 59 block share. That's not gonna cut it. Derek Brown, superstar. You got K'Wan Short, who was an animal for him last year, and Bravion Roy. Really not. Need some work over here, man. The D-line's not really that good. Shaq Thomas is always going to be a good player. Timmy Walker got him out of, look like another free agency pickup.
Hey, I do tell you one more thing, and I ain't saying that to try to get on the Panthers or nothing, but he came in the league with some fire. He was winning some games and stuff, and he had his confidence. We want to see that confidence back, man.
We talked about it when we walked away.
We need that swag. I need that swag back.
Shit. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah, man, you was in here with a fire. You came in, but like, man, it happens to all of us sometime here and there. You take a loss or two like the wrong way, and then like now you reevaluating everything. Get back to what you was doing, man. You was all right. You was making it happen with Teddy for a second, bro. Like, shoot, there's some vet quarterbacks out there to get you through the year. You can come right back in and turn your season around and still get in the playoffs. There's 7 teams now. It's still early in the season. Go get your quarterback. That's what you really need. Get right back in these playoffs and make some noise. You still gonna have a draft pick to get you a QB. It's rookie quarterbacks all across the league that's starting or starting caliber. I told him last season. I said, look, you don't want to do that. Well, come get Eason. Then you gonna trade your first for a cornerback. Did he pay Lattimore? How much he paid him? My bad. I'll let you go ahead though.
Yeah, you couldn't wait to air him out. Yo, why Shaq ain't got that 2nd round pick? What's up with that?
He do got a second.
Yeah, nah, that's not the second that was supposed to be sent to him, though. What are you doing, bro? Knock it off. Get that man his pick, dog. You the fucking, you the
What, man?
Nah, get that man's pick, bro. Stop playing, bro. You off the hook, dog.
I can swap. Time out. I can swap it, but if you go check what I
hook,
put,
dog.
you go check what's in the chat.
Nah, because you got me the same way too. You told me a second. You ain't say nothing about no future second.
Nigga, we and him talked. He said a future second was fine, but if you want to grab me in the second, I say that's fine.
You told me a second though. You didn't tell me a future second. You flat out told me a second. I'm saying, I'm swapping. I'm giving him my second for his first, and
after we was talking about this. I sent him a second. That's not a problem.
All right, so let's finish. Now we're not letting this guy off the hook. Let's get back to it because you walked away. You're supposed to be my co-host, and you went to motherfucking McDonald's on me or something. And I was talking about this guy. He came in chat with energy, right?
Yeah, he was in his energy.
Talk about the work he was talking in that chat, man. I like now. Look, I'm getting up on the eyes right now, but that's my guy. So don't, let's not act like, it's hate going on and not like that. But we just gotta talk facts right now. I explained the fact that the guy, if you DM him right now, he got 5 trophies next to his name. I mean, he's used to winning Super Bowls, right? So he came in with some work. Can't your user skill ain't gonna better cover 10 routes at once no more, and ain't gonna be no stretch right, stretch left diddly shit going on.
He came in trying to educate a lot of people on the thing, and a lot of stuff. I give him his credits. A lot of stuff he was saying he was right about reference to the game.
He worked for EA. He know what the fuck going on. If he telling you something's gonna happen on the game, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Understand who you're dealing with. Know your connection.
He was definitely on point about a lot of the little stuff.
Right.
It took
he also was telling us your top guys ain't gonna be like that right now. Like, I'm gonna be whooping your ass over here. That's the vibe I got that night. Did you get that vibe?
Hey, he let an NFC opponent that ain't got no rings in the minute and just don't go right through that division and sweep that lead. The NFC, punish the NFC. He wasn't even the top 2 guy in the NFC.
Man, I'm saying,
he got handled by some of the coaches on the bottom who ain't got their teams together yet at all. He took some tough losses last year. It sent that franchise into shambles.
Boy. All right, so Bobby Wagner, as you can see, I heard he's on the block. We stay at the linebackers. We see Shaq Thompson. He did get a 86 speed, 89 accelerated linebacker out of free agency at 6', 242 after the draft. This guy's just a piece to have. At middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner sitting over here, and Andre Smith. 84 hit power, 93 hit power. Bobby Wagner, an animal. 31 years old. He trained. I don't know, man. Like, this is what I said. That window was missed because last year, looking at this team, it was like this guy could probably get to a Super Bowl right now.
Right now.
And now you looking at the team and it's like, I'm not sure what you're doing. I guess the strength comes here when you get to the cornerback position. So he gave up everything from Marshawn Lattimore, right? And this guy ain't even under contract yet. I don't understand what's going on with that. They done did something to do that. It was some type of glitch or whatever that happened, but he got to get signed. So 5 years, he in his 5th year. So it was a situation that happened. It was a situation that happened, and then we fixed it. Remember, you're not dealing with a guy that don't know this game. He's from EA, bro. He understands. Like, so he knew about the glitch. It was the glitch that he knew. I don't feel like going in my DM to read it, but he was on point, and I understood what he was doing. But you got Marshawn Lattimore over here that he will sign. And now you got your superstar corner here, Dante Jackson. But Marshawn gonna want some money though.
Marshawn, he already paying 1 or 2 other corners over there, ain't he?
All right, Dante Jackson. The corner of Awuzie is getting paid right now.
Awuzie's getting paid, right?
All right,
so we got to pay Dante Jackson and
Lattimore. He loaded that corner though, bro. Oh my God.
He loaded that corner. His secondary is dog. His secondary is it.
Jesus Christ, TJ Green, you know what I'm saying? TJ got hit power, right?
Yeah,
80 hit power. 6'3" though, but he flying. Jeremy Chin, superstar. Trey Boston sitting over here. So they got a good secondary, man. This is where it's at. The secondary and that wide receiver core and that backfield is solid.
And McCaffrey, he got all. His key positions. A lot of those key role positions are filled. He got the big young boy, Derrick Brown, up there in the middle of on the D line.
So he got it. He got it, man. But like his window
got some
closing,
vets.
bro.
I think he got some vets to hit that window. But maybe he just thought he went all in with Teddy, and I guess it just ain't work out. And then they just got to figure out how to recover from that. Will it be a fast recovery or a long process? Like it just, man, he gonna close the window on some other players. I guess that's why I think you say Wagner and DeCastro on the block. I saw something about
but I don't even
DJ
think we
Moore
dealing
might
with.
even be on the block.
I don't even think we dealing with a guy that got a win right now, man. Like I said, I know for a fact I gave him forced losses 3 times already. Like so, he's at that active bubble right now as well. A couple of them we spoke on, so it might not be as many as I'm thinking it is. But I don't know what the record is over there. What is the record? I don't want to come out of rosters. I want to stay where I'm at. Can you check out the record right now?
Let me look real quick.
I get 91 million in cap space this off season. I'm coming up on something. I love that, man. When do you see a league? When do you see a league where the cap
plays a part?
Niggas talking about caps in the chat right now.
What team is that?
Panthers. I'm over here, bro. I know.
Okay, yeah,
I got it. We're gonna go right to the NFC South, see what's going on.
Well, shoot, to think about that,
there's
a whole lot of other teams with hella cap.
All I want to know.
And a lot of, as good as you think free agency might be, don't bank on it. You can put
Panthers on forward, like he in tank mode for sure right now. And he in tank mode because what he saw was this. This is what he saw. So he in tank mode because he saw I need a quarterback. I thought the Winston thing would work out. So he got Winston flat out just to get Marshawn Lattimore. I guess he invested there more than that quarterback position. But it was hard for me because like, yo, you complained about your quarterback all year. This guy threw 10 picks and got you 70 points put up on you in a playoff game by the cardiac kids over there they were the no-name defense last year. Now they the cardiac kids this year. Those guys put up 70 on you on a defense that couldn't stop a soul last year. This defense couldn't stop a motherfucking 400-pound fat bitch.
One of D. West Jones.
Yeah, one of D. West. What's up, Mom?
Shout out.
All right.
Hey, man, we're booing that when you need them.
You know what I'm saying? Them cards couldn't stop a motherfucking 400-pound fat bitch for eating a motherfucking some vegetables or something like. I mean, like something. Anyway, but this motherfucker got 70 put up on him and threw 10 picks, where Richard Sherman got picked on by a no-name receiver all game long, and then he on that same team right now, the Cards team over here picking everybody off. Like, what's going on? He went from getting walked by to picking motherfuckers off left and right. He got Richard Sherman playing like he fucking was Seattle Seahawks. Richard Sherman over there right now. But the window's closed on my boy. Come on, the eyes. You gotta get it together because you're kind of confused right now. But what he saw, oh shit. Oh shit. Look at these quarterbacks. First round quarterback. Oh yeah, I gotta go get me a quarterback, man. So let me just ignore DMs and do enough of reach out and all that so I can get by this season and go get me a quarterback. Cause if you scout, you like, he drops to the 3rd round. Is he that good? You scout, he dropped to the 3rd round. Is he that good? Oh, he dropped to the 3rd round. Is he that good? What's going on with these first-round quarterbacks? He dropped it, but the grades is there. A minus, and now they dropping though. So are these guys really who they say they are over here, man? What's Peter Sharp, man? Peter Sharp. Look at this kid, 8+ throwing her. Oh shit, throw accuracy deep A, play action B+, 6'6", 234, 21 years old, Missouri. He ain't dropped. Let's go and see what Ellen Whitaker did over here. He ain't even got a draft class. They got him undecided. This nigga is ass. Is these quarterbacks really like that this year, or is it a mirage for y'all? What's going on? I don't know, but we're gonna leave it alone. I just wasted all scout points on people I wouldn't even have been looking at just to make a point. Anyway, play your games and do something because your window closing and that team is in a mix of. Again, a roster that should have been winning you a Super Bowl, getting you to a Super Bowl to like,
man, Saints say chill on the scouting. Somebody else looking for a QB.
Yeah, he looking for a QB too. These guys looking for a QB like Sam Darnold ain't on a block. Like it ain't 2 of them on a coach roster sitting there waiting to be Like it's guys around y'all like y'all crazy. But the Saints are a little bit more. The Saints are more impressive because he went and got Cam looking like motherfucking old Cam right now, boy. Shitting with Cam
in real life.
Right. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's get back to these Panthers now. Let's leave the Panthers alone. Look at this Lion team. All right, so Matthew Stafford holding it down over here. This is another team that might need a quarterback.
Damn.
Right? But he can get away with it this year. All right, so DeAndre Swift stepping up into his second season, 85 overall superstar, 93 speed, 92 excel. We solid there. Let's get to the wide receiver situation. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Johnson's in the way right now, but you still got Miles Boykins. You got Corey Watkins, the rookie from SMU, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, 75 overall. Let's see, normal kid though, but you did get yourself another receiver. I'm playing this guy right now with that 97 jumping, bro. 80 release, 81 special catch. You got him in the slot right now. Right now, like not now, but right now. So, all right. So I mean, between Galladay, Boykins, and Watkins, he got good three receivers that he can work with. T.J. Hawkinson, still superstar. You did get Colin Aldrich, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. What type of guy you getting here? He on normal, but he got 87 special catch right now. So you could throw them seam routes to him, or them go get it jump balls in the end zone. He gonna go make the play, and then he's fast, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. You got Decker at left tackle, solid. Cordy Glenn, 90 strength, but then you get Larry Spedell, a guy that's hitting talent right now, so 86 strength. So you got a good left guard right now at center, Ragno, and you still got the bull from Wisconsin that's over here. Jonah Jackson on superstar. He only 24 years old. So again, they can get them a quarterback, and things is going to work right now. Terrell Crosby, neat work there right now. Dan, that was the fastest 10 minutes ever, Ma.
Yep, I'm going to turn it on.
All right, I'm coming. Where that punk ass dog at? Come here, Pharaoh. Where your shirt at, nigga? Your mom downstairs. You ready? All right, so this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to take a commercial break for a long one. I'm going to come back on. We're going to bring it back up in a little bit because we got to talk about top 5 everything. You heard? All right, so gentlemen, we're going to take a nice little break right now. When I get back in the house, we'll step back up for another Real Talk. Holla at y'all on a late holla.